Today we have with us Vivek Atre, the author of the famous book Move On Bunny. Hi Vivek.
Hi Aparajita, and we have with us Aparajita Sharma, who's the Miss India Top 10 finalist for 2011. Thank you for being here.
Always a pleasure, Vivek. It's
Thank
so
you.
nice to be with you in person, and because I read the book Move On Bunny, which was fantastic, out of the world, I would say. And it's not just because you are sitting with me and we are going to be having a long conversation about it. It's just that it's so grasping, and as a layman, because obviously I don't write books, it is the words, those bittersweetness words, changing into sentences. How do you do it?
First of all, thank you for having read it. I was, I must say, pleasantly surprised that you took out time from your modeling and Miss India assignments to read my book. And Move On Bunny is something which came to me despite the fact that I was into other things, working, moving around life, doing something else. And suddenly I started writing articles. When I wrote these short articles, then I wasn't satisfied. So writing a short article is like eating one pakoda. You know, you want to eat more.
Yes.
So then I said, when you write a book, then you're fully satiated, fully satisfied. Because this is 160 pages, it could have been more. But I wanted to keep it light and peppy, and I hope you found it to be light and peppy.
Very nice indeed. Also, I wanted to ask you, these articles you write, like these short pieces, did they come in handy when writing a book? Obviously, a book is like, you know, a big, like, how many pages was the book?
The book is Move On Bunny is 160 pages.
160 pages, and you are writing those short articles. So, आपके लिए वो easy था कि आप एक short article से immediately, like, you know, you are being transformed into the author of the book, or was it difficult?
It is very difficult. Actually, many people start writing by writing short pieces. But very few people actually graduate to books. Articles which I used to write, middles, 500 words, 450.
Oh, okay.
And this book is 45,000 words. So it is like a sea change. So what happens is that you're writing these short pieces. In my case, I was not satisfied. Because in that case, you're writing about some incident which took place. Maybe you were at a railway station waiting room. You saw somebody running around, somebody tripped, some tea fell down, some old woman was there, some young man with gadgets all over is quarreling with her. You know, that kind of situation you describe in 500 words, and it becomes a funny piece. But when you write a book, you have to really think. You have to think of the plot, you have to think of the characters, you have to think of the story. And not only think, you have to put it down on paper, and it can take weeks and months to develop that idea.
I'm sure. But as you just mentioned that you used to write funny pieces, and you still do. But again, the Move On Bunny, the book, is a humorous tale. Why a humorous tale?
Well, actually, I think I have that kind of knack. I think I observe humorous things and I'm able to translate them down into paper. I'm not a very funny guy in life, but somehow when I write, that humor comes out. So that this book especially, I wanted to make it light and peppy because my style is like that. If I had got into something which was very science fiction or horror, it was not my style. I may have imagined the story, but maybe my flow wouldn't have been the same. So when you decide to write a book, you should know your strengths and go for those. So this Move On Bunny is something about Bunny Kapoor, a funny guy who lands into sticky situations, keeps moving on, keeps changing jobs. And you've read the book, so you know.
So I wanted to ask you about Bunny Kapoor, the main hero of the movie. जैसे आप कहते हैं ना कि the protagonist role जो एक बहुत ही अच्छा हीरो है और जो लड़कियों को बचाता है, and he's like, you know, the all rounder, और हर चीज़ में he's been very successful, but obviously not with his bosses, of course. But why him? Like, you know, why is he so perfect? Why is he not like, you know, somebody who gets those failures in his life, who does not, like, you know, get all the success he wants? But why is he so perfect? I felt like marrying him.
Well, actually, good. He would be very happy to marry you. But the thing is that Bunny Kapoor does have failures, but he gets out of them. You're right. Ultimately, he succeeds in whatever he sets out to do. But these sticky situations are part of life. You know, no one can say that I'm going to lead my life absolutely smoothly. No funny business, no obstinate people, no problems in life. So Bunny Kapoor gets into problems, but yes, he's a filmy hero or a bookish hero. So he gets out of them better than most of us. And once he gets out of them, he succeeds. He wants to meet more challenges. So once he's won the day, he wants to move on. He wants to move on to something else, and then something else. He keeps, as you say, bumping into difficult bosses. And these difficult bosses are grumpy, they are pesky, they are difficult in the sense of wanting to throw him out. But then as one of the bosses, his first one, his daughter falls for Bunny. So Bunny has an easy time staying around because the boss can't throw him out anymore. once the daughter and he have that kind of relationship. And it's a very humorous book, as you say. It's funny because I find that situations which sometimes real life situations are put into the book, but most of it is fiction. However, there are certain things which.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that कि ये आपकी life से inspired है ये book?
Well, actually, Bunny Kapoor is anyone out there. He could be a young man in Chandigarh, in Delhi, in Bombay, in Calcutta, in Chennai, in Bangalore. So he could be any young Indian chap. But the thing is that Bunny Kapoor is inspired in the sense that my experiences or reactions to certain situations are the same. So I may have reacted to a certain situation the same way as Bunny Kapoor does. However, he is a fictional character and he has his own story. I think he has a lot more fun than I did in life. But yeah, I wish I did as much. But he's like, close to my heart, yet he's fictional. I don't want to distance him too much. I don't want to keep him too close either. So he's just the right distance.
Okay. Well, we are talking about the book, but I also want to talk about how did you get the book published? I mean, is it easy? Because I write a lot of things and nobody, in fact, everybody does write. Like, if I have a diary, I keep on writing so many things about my day and night experiences. But getting it published is something like, I have to think thrice. So was it easy for you getting a book published? Because obviously it was a fabulous piece of work you've done. So was it easy?
No, it wasn't easy at all. And it's interesting that you say that because you are a professional doing something, you're modeling. Now, if you decide to write a book, it is a different thing to do. It is a career change or it's a totally different thing from what you do. So the same with me. I had no idea. And it's one thing to write the book. I mean, you can go on writing and writing and writing and suddenly you find that there's no publisher. So what happens actually is that about 100 manuscripts are received by every top publisher in India today.
Wow.
And they just don't have time to go through them. So most of the manuscripts are just thrown away. And very few actually find the publishing stage. So let's say out of 1,000 people who send in manuscripts, one gets published. So you'll have to be very lucky to go from writing a diary to being a published author with a book in hand, and you can say that this is my baby, this is my book. So the thing is that stage will come through persistence. You may write a very good book, but you don't know how to get it published, then you're stuck. So there are certain steps involved and it's not easy.
So what are those steps of writing a good book then?
So what are the steps? The first step is you need to be able to write well. So if you're not writing good language or your story is bad, then you're not getting anywhere. Then you might as well write it for yourself, read it again and again, and nobody else is going to read it. So you're the only one. But then if you write a reasonably good story and you're ready with your manuscript, even before you're fully finished, you can actually email a synopsis to the publishers. And there are about 30 to 40 publishers in India who would accept such manuscripts, let's say fiction. So if you write fiction, you make a manuscript, email it to these people, say I'm writing this book and this is the synopsis. Many of them may write back to you saying, please send the full manuscript. Once you reach that stage, you're almost there. Once they like it, then they will say, okay, we have liked your manuscript, we'll sign a contract with you and we'll publish your book. But then again, there are more steps involved, editing and going ahead with the publishing, the cover, the design. Once those things are done, then you have to again promote the book. So it's a never-ending story.
I'm sure, because personally speaking, if there are two books on the shelf and I have to pick a book, obviously it is by a person who has a very good language and person who has written so much well. Like it's kind of like also obviously he's a good author. So when the certain steps involved, like obviously the language, the way he has described the entire scene, like obviously when I say that the sky is blue, I would actually want the author to say the sky looks like a light shade of indigo. So yes, you have used those words and obviously your language has been immaculate. Also, I wanted to ask you that the whole scene of writing a book, why did it start the idea? Why write a book?
Well, actually, you find that your creativity is not flowing sometimes in your normal life. So supposing you want to do something creative, you are bound by certain rules. So you have to work, you have to do a certain thing 9 to 5 or 9 to 7, whatever it is. You have a certain job. Even I guess in modeling, you are doing modeling on the ramp or you're doing modeling for something or whatever you're doing. So supposing you want to sing or supposing you want to dance or supposing you want to play tennis, that's totally different. So if you start thinking differently, writing a book is one of the things which you might like to do. So those, as you said, who write, if they get into writing a book, they have the idea in their mind, And me, I had an idea in my mind. I wanted to write funny stories because I write funny stuff, and I went ahead and did it. And that's how it came about.
All right. Also, I wanted to ask you, there are like so many books on internet, like they are called as e-books. तो ये अगर मेरे हाथ में किताब है और एक मेरे सामने किताब है जहाँ पे मैं I don't have to literally like go through the whole experience of like turning the pages, and it's very easy, youngsters these days, they look everything on the internet, whatever, Google search, internet, e-books. So do you think there is a difference? Do you think these books, the books we read personally, or the ones we are reading on internet, which is better?
I think it's a choice. And I think young people today, you're very right, they want to read books on Kindle, they want to read e-books, they want to see on the internet. They may not want to read the whole book, they just want to read a few pages from it or extracts. So that's all available on the internet.
Yes.
And I think it's a great development. But some authors like us, and most authors actually would be very happy to see a book in their hand.
Yeah.
Pages to be turned and a book to feel. Because the feel of the book, I feel, is also important. However, this choice should be available in today's technology-enabled world. And youngsters and even me or anyone, we should be able to search, we should be able to see what we want, and then you don't have to go through the bookshop process, you don't have to go waiting for someone, you don't have to go ordering, you can just read it on the internet. Sometimes you have to buy the ebook also,
Yeah.
and they're also doing very well. So I think both these things are here to stay in parallel, printed books as well as ebooks.
मेरी मानिए तो I want that book in my hand because I am such kind of a reader, like जिसको एक किताब मिल जाती है, she has to complete the book. So for me, I remove all those things in my head and just concentrate on the book. किताब पढ़ रही होती हूँ and I'm eating something, so जब तक वो stains नहीं लगते book के ऊपर तब तक वो मज़ा नहीं आता.
Right. Authors are very happy with such readers, by the way. They're very happy.
Okay. Also, I wanted to ask that you've been to Jaipur Fest recently. So how was the experience? You met so many authors of big books. Obviously, you're one of them. But how was the experience?
Well, firstly, I was very happy to see my book available at the Jaipur Literature Festival on
Of course it has to be
sale.
available.
I was doing pretty well over there. And secondly, you meet these great authors, and for a first-time author like me, it was fantastic to interact with them. And Deepak Chopra, we met at the airport. Fantastic to meet him.
Did he give
Oprah
you any
Winfrey was there.
recipes
Well, he gave
for
me.
writing a good book?
Well, he got a picture with me, so he should be happy.
I'm sure.
And Oprah Winfrey was there to listen to. We had Ben Okri, who's a Booker Prize winner, and he was absolutely outstanding. I think the Jaipur Literature Festival was so vibrant and so well attended and so much in the news. It shows that the world of literature is booming. And even today, people, whether they're reading printed books or e-books, they want to read more and more. They want to know more and more. So there's a lot of scope there for authors, young writers who want to write, young people who want to get published. I think this is a scene which is not going to stagnate. So if anyone out there wants to write books or wants to get into the literary field, I think the sky's the limit.
Of course it is. Also, Vivek, I wanted to add, because there's this cousin of mine and she's in 10th grade. And obviously, I see her reading a lot of things and reading something which, makes her on the move. In fact, personally speaking, when I'm traveling, I want a light-hearted book like Move On Bunny. It keeps me entertained. It keeps me, on my toes. It's not like something I want to grab a Shakespeare novel and read. So this is something which I personally want to say that Move On Bunny has been the best book I've read so far.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
And I want to ask, being an administrator, organizing so many cricket events and suddenly writing a book, how has the transformation been?
Well, it's, being an all-rounder in life is important, I think. When I go and deliver talks to young people, I say, don't just do one thing in life. Have some multiple interests. So, for example, the tournament you mentioned, the All India JP Atre cricket tournament in my father's memory, it's been held 17 times. And it has drawn all the best cricketers from India. All the test players, almost all of them have played here. And some of them have played here and then gone on to play for India. For example, this time Irfan Pathan was there and he came back into the Indian team after playing in our tournament. So this kind of thing kept me busy. But then being an all-rounder, I thought, what next? So then I said, okay, let's write this book. And now that I've written one book, I want to write more books. So right now I'm into books, and maybe after a few years I want to do something totally different. Let's see.
So I already know what I have to do. I'll be preoccupied with your books now. Totally.
Okay, great. I think you should also write one day. And I've already given you tips on what to do to become a writer.
Yes.
It's not an easy process, but if you keep practicing, if you keep writing little by little, and you start getting some articles published in the papers, and one day you'll be an author of a book.
Your tips are certainly going to be very handy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Apramita.
Thank you.
Great to see you.